Welcome everyone to today's matches in the Super Metroid Randomizer Accessibility Tournament. We have a great set of matches today, a great set of races. We've got Maisgueuh versus Hero 82. Their match is currently tied at 1-1, so it is a winner-take-all match. And then on the bottom half of the screen, we've got Mumudidi versus Captain Duck. Mumudidi is currently leading that one, 1-0. So that should be great. I am the Cheese Reaver. Smokey will be doing our restream today, and we've got pizza on on tracking, and we are just waiting for the race to start in SRL, and then we'll be good to go. Looks like we're just waiting for the gatekeeper. Once Sparky drops out, Sparky is our seed roller / gatekeeper. Once Sparky drops out, the race will begin in SRL, and then 15 to 20 seconds later, things will happen. And while we wait, we can always enjoy watching the ducks on Captain Duck stream. All right, the countdown has started in SRL. So we are just waiting for us to catch up, and then we'll have ourselves a cracking good match. We have Yard, Soya, Bitom, Tatori. So 2 6-letter words. You know, that can be good, that can be not so good. As we continue getting a cuteness overload from Captain Duck stream. Not only were there ducks, but there were ducks and a dachshund and a kitty. All right, and looks like our runners are getting started. I expect they'll all go left first, because if they try to go right, they will very quickly run into a green door and not be able to go anywhere. So, chat, what are we thinking will be our first item? We've got, due to the way the SMRAT logic works, we've got a fairly limited item pool that it can be. It can be high jump, space jump, ice, or morph ball. And that's it. Those are the only 4. Alright, so it looks like Mumudidi will likely end up as the first runner to make it to that morph pedestal item. And what are we going to get? Dun dun dun! Ice Beam! So, I know a lot of runners don't like the Ice Beam as the starting item, because generally you end up turning it off pretty much immediately. I'm actually in a different camp. I like Ice Beam early, because I've run into a lot of situations in these SMRAT seeds where I'm only looking for either ice or speed to get through Meridia. Well, if you have early ice, that's not a problem. All right, looks like everybody but Mumu has gotten. Oh wait, no, we're still looking for Duck to get his. All right, Duck gets his, and Mumu having a little bit of trouble getting the morph ball, but pulls it off no problem. And looks like we've got super missiles there at the far right end of Retro Bryn. And an E-Tank at Alpha Missiles. Which means our runners will not be able to check anything else until they get to Bomb Terizo. So that'll be interesting. And of course, Bomb Terizo, because of the way the logic works and the fact that Alcatraz Escape is not part of it, BT either has to be bombs or power bombs. Those are the only 2 options. And Smokey saying 99% chance that there'll be PBs. Yeah, that seems to be my experience as well. Well, and there are 100 items in the game. Only one of them is bombs. But I have seen it once or twice in these SMRAT seeds where bombs have actually been vanilla. So our top runners in the climb, our bottom runners making their way to the climb. And now we'll have everybody in the climb. And then not everybody in the climb. All of our runners except for Captain Duck going with the right side wall climb. Captain Duck just using platform strat. And murdering his way up. And we do in fact find power bombs at Bomb Terizo. No big shocker there. But that will give our runners access to the left side of the parlor to go to Terminator. They can go check the dental plan missiles. They can go check all of Retro Brinstar should they choose to. Those power bombs give them a lot of options for what to do here. Mostly the major question is, do you go up or down? Looks like Hero is going to head down to at least dental plan, as is Maisgueuh. And dental plan holds more super missiles. You know, a lot of times you'll see people take dental plan, and then if dental plan ends up being power bombs, you'll actually see them go to the gauntlet. But since it was just supers, looks like Hero is going to head up, as is Maisgueuh. So they just wanted the one check, which dental plan is a very quick check. Going and rechecking Retro Brinstar and Billy Mays and all that is a lot more commitment than just a quick dental plan check. And an E-Tank at Terminator. Looks like all of our runners are doing dental plan, but it looks like Mumu is going to head down the climb. Gonna turn off ice and intends to do the Moonfall murder strat. I'm a big fan of. Both of our top runners checking that backside of Gauntlet to see if they need to go back later. I didn't see what it was first time. Looks like an E-Tank and some missiles. No big deal. They're not going to worry too much about that. Mumu checking Old Mother Brain, getting missiles. And I expect, no, not going to go check Billy Mays or that left side of Retro Brin, or those, Retro Brinstar power bombs. Instead, going to head back up the climb. We've got Maisgueuh heading into Green Brinstar with Hero 82 hot on his heels. Looked like missiles under the Crumble Bridge. And Varia at the first item of Ron Popeil. That's a big find. And power bombs, and it looked like Bryn Reserve was also power bombs. So early Varia, as long as all of our runners know the mock ball, which I believe all of our runners do. In fact, I'm virtually certain all of these runners are also in the item randomizer league, where the mock ball trick is actually a required trick in that logic. So we're gonna have a nice early Varia. So, well, no hell runs required, but no hell runs are ever required in SMRAT logic. Mumu checking the back end of Gauntlet, seeing the same thing everybody else did. And looks like Maisgueuh is going to head into the Eticoons. And finds super missiles at the Eticoons E-Tank location. More supers at the Eticoons supers. Mumu gonna make his way into Brinstar Reserve. Will be happy to find the Varia suit back here. And the Edacoon's power bombs is more super missiles. So the Edacoon's was a very, very super check. All right, so no big divergences from any of our runners as of yet. Mumu Didi made the largest change, more than likely, with the check of Old Mother Brain. So we'll have to see where and when we get some divergence. Then again, maybe we won't. We've seen some races where basically the runners take the same routes, and it comes down to just pure execution. Looks like Maisgueuh is going to go check Mission Impossible as Hero makes his way towards Big Pink. Captain Duck heading up the Edacoons, up towards Edacoon's PBs, and Mumudidi heading towards the Edacoon's pit. And super missiles at Mission Impossible. So Maisgueuh already at 30 supers, which is nice. And Hero making the same checks. Maisgueuh and Hero really shadowing each other. It looks like Maisgueuh is going to backdoor Spore Spawn. Gets it first shot, no problem. And Spore Spawn is an E-Tank. Yeah. And Hero gonna follow Maisgueuh right into backdooring Spore Spawn. They just can't help it. They're just making the same decisions as each other. There have been high fives all over the place in this one. And Captain Duck following suit, also going to check Mission Impossible. As Maisgueuh heads into the Wavegate room. And Mumu is headed towards Big Pink. We're going to have an in the doorway high five between our top two runners, both of them in the Wavegate room. Let's see which of them gets the glitch first. Ooh, and Maisgueuh runs. Oh, gets it on his last super. Hero 82 gets it a lot earlier. And they're both rewarded with just a regular missile pack. And we have X-Ray at Charge Beam on Captain Duck's screen. Captain Duck not going for the Wave Gate. Or maybe you're going to do it after charge. I believe he intends to do it after charge. I mean, we're still at a phase of the game where you want to check everything. So it's not very surprising that our runners are taking extremely similar routes. Looks like charge missiles, I missed them earlier, but they apparently were vanilla, and Maisgueuh picks up that X-ray scope. Alright, Green Hills Pipe is an E-Tank. And looks like Hero may head into and backdoor the Retro Bren. That would be our first real divergence. Nope, looks like Maisgueuh may do the same thing. I thought we were going to have ourselves a little divergence. Now, our runners do have Ice Beam, so they could always freeze one of those bugs coming out of the pipe to make this a little easier. But Maisgueuh is able to make it back into Retro Bren pretty easily. Smokey letting me know that those are called Gigas. 100% did not know that. Alright, so Brenstar power bombs are just some missiles. That's no fun. But looks like our runners will go check Billy Mays. And I'm sure they're hoping for some good stuff. And Mumudidi making the same call. Gonna head into Retro Bryn. Now the one issue that Maisgueuh is gonna have is to get out of Billy Mays, he's gonna have to use his last power bomb. Which means he'd have to go back up the climb to get out. He would not be able to power bomb his way back to Green Hills if he doesn't find any power bombs here. So thus far, Billy Mays, we've got a missile, but wait, there's more. Ooh, we have Vanilla Billy Mays, a Vanilla Mays, if you will. A Millie Vanilla Mays. I mean, Alright, so Maisgueuh is unfortunately going to have to redo the climb, being completely out of power bombs. Whereas it looks like Mumudidi and Hero 82 will have enough power bombs to get back to Green Hills. Captain Duck, our only runner to forego that, and is instead going to actually head down Red Tower. No big shockers that he's heading down Red Tower, as he does have Various Suit generally leading most people to go down. Otherwise, I find in these SMRAT seeds, going up Red Tower generally is a pretty lucrative play. The early wreck ship play, once you get logical access to it, often works out very well. Alright, Captain Duck finding a pack of missiles at the Spacer location. Hero 82 gonna check old Mother Brain, and also go up the climb. We may see, now that he's got 15 power bombs, we may see a gauntlet check out of Maisgueuh. I mean, he's got to go refill on power bombs regardless. Mumudidi finds the E-Tank at Green Hills. And Captain Duck is about to go take on Kraid. Doesn't get the jump on the first try, gets it second try. Of course, our runners do not currently actually have logical access to Kraid. But all these are quality runners, and they'll have no problems doing the wall jump or the run and jump to get to Kraid. And looks like we're probably going to see a CWJ out of Maisgueuh here. Or maybe not. He just wanted to check the mode item. Nope, he's going to go for it. Ooh, accidentally moonwalks his way out. Mumudidi, even though he's got Varia... Oh, it looked like he was going to head up Red Tower? Maybe he still is? Not sure. Oh, he accidentally bombed away the platform, I believe. Now remember, he's got that ice beam. He has logical ice access up Red Tower. Alright, Maisgueuh going for that CWJ. Ooh, he got the frame, but didn't quite get the jump in time. As Mumudidi heads through the Hellway. Whereas Hero 82 going to head down Red Tower from the very top of Red Tower. Or at least going to check Alpha PBs and Beta PBs. Alright, Alpha Power Bombs is a pack of missiles. Behind Alpha PBs is some power bombs. And Beta power bombs is also missiles. Top of Red Tower, not very lucrative, even though I said, normally it's a pretty lucrative play. Oh, but we've got Captain Duck taking on Kraid, and I was not prepared for that. That's okay. Looks like he got the stand-up glitch, took Kraid to prom, but then sat Kraid right back down. How long Maisgueuh... Well, let's see how long Maisgueuh decides to attempt this CWJ. He keeps getting that frame, but I mean, it is a very tight jump window. on the CWJ. It is a very tight trick. Looks like he's going to give up on it and head down Red Tower. I did not see what was at Varia. But I'm sure someone in the chat will kindly let me know, because I have no idea. Just power bombs. Thank you, Polar Bear Bunny. Or hamburgers, as Captain Duck loves to call them. Alright, so now it looks like Mumu Diddy may be going for the CWJ across the moat. Nope, or maybe he was just opening the door. Captain Duck getting trolled a little bit by these key hunters trying to get out of Kraid's lair. It's very easy to get trolled there. They love to keep you in that pit. So we'll have to see if Mumu decides to go for a gauntlet check. Or go head down Red Tower, or, I mean, he's got options. And we have a reserve tank at the Frog Pocket, and Captain Duck actually picks it up. Alright, we got Hero trying to make that jump into Kraid's lair. As looks like Maisgueuh has given up on the top of Red Tower and is going to head down. What are you gonna pick? Frog Pocket. Yeah, I don't know how many people would actually pick the Frog Pocket, but you know. Alright, and we've got Captain Duck, our first runner to make it into Upper Norfair. He skipped all the Retro Brinstar checks, and Captain Duck picking up the Smoky Beam there at the high jump E-Tank location. We're all very proud of him for picking that up. Ooh, and it looks like at the top we might have a spring ball validation. Might be able to double validate a run and speed booster. High jump paying off big time. Wave beam, speed booster, and spring ball. That's a big room. That is a stacked high jump room. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to find, you know, a 3-item room too much better than that one. All kinds of validation occurring in that room. Captain Duck checks the backside of Croc Escape, just sees the power bomb, so isn't going to worry too much about it. With that speed booster, now actually does have logical access to ice. Because the SMRAT logic requires ice, or requires speed to get to ice. Mumu's still going for the CWJ. Oh, and he gets it! Well done by Mumu. CWJ is a very precise trick. Maisgueuh gonna take on Kraid as Hero 82 heads down into Norfair. And Captain Duck finds some super missiles at the Ice Palace. And Maisgueuh with a very nice Kraid quick kill. As Mumu Didi heads down into the wreck ship. Gonna check the spooky missiles before taking on Fantoon. E-Tank at spooky missiles, and Mumu says no thank you. Alright, and Captain Duck going to check the crumble shaft. That's what it is. The crumble shaft item. As Hero makes his way through the stacked as hell high jump room. And ooh, plasma at the crumble shaft. Captain Duck now with the ice wave plasma combo. That's pretty big. And Captain Duck is one of the foremost scions of the faith. So I have no doubt whatsoever that Captain Duck is going to bet on Croc. And here we are. Captain Duck, coiner of the phrase, always bet on Croc C, is of course going to bet on Croc C. Alright, so we've got Captain Duck taking on Croc, Moo Dee taking on Fantoon, and both of our top runners doing Ice Palace checks. Captain Duck keeps the faith, takes him out, and is rewarded with the space jump. Very nice. Everybody loves a little space jump. Or almost everybody loves a little space jump. Alright, looks like Hero is going to check the crumble shaft item. See that plasma beam and go ahead and take... Oh! Unfortunately falls down the crumble shaft. Hero picks up that plasma. Looks like Maisgueuh's gonna head for the plasma. Moo Dee has finished off Fantoon. And we'll now check the right side supers item. And we'll find the gravity suit. Ooh, look, it's kind of looking like that early wreck ship play may not have been a bad one. I mean, we're only one item in, but, you know, gravity suit's a big item. Like, Hero, neither Hero nor Maisgueuh gonna bet on Croc. As Captain Duck finds supers at the cosine room, and I believe he got supers at the Croc power bombs as well. I mean, that's pretty true, Swap. Early wreck ship does very often pay off in SMRAT seeds. Alright, Hero finds an E-tank at the cathedral and goes ahead and picks it up. Moo Dee is headed towards the wreck ship E-tank. Captain Duck going to have some fun and bet on, well, already bet on Croc. Gonna find out what's at grapple. Already got space jump, which is a very nice find. And we got super missiles at the E-tank, and looks like we may have a freeze on Maisgueuh's side as he validates. Nope, maybe, I don't know. Just looked like that took a little longer than usual. And just missiles at Indiana Jones. Hero checking the bottom right. Ooh, finding bombs at the bottom right of Bubble Mountain. That's a nice find. Bombs very nice. Some soft lock protection. It's one of the vertical access items. Looks like Moo Dee was getting trolled a little bit by that atomic, but makes it past. Right. So looks like Hero is gonna head over to speed, whereas Maisgueuh possibly gonna now go back towards wreck ship. Has that speed booster for logical access. Hero finds super missiles at the speed booster missiles and super missiles at the speed booster. Moo checking my least favorite room in the game. Yep, looks like Maisgueuh is going to go make the wreck ship play, which we know will work out pretty well for him, if nothing else, because of that gravity suit. Ooh, but he's going to get nommed by the Vile Plume first. Alright, Hero going for the wave check. Got trolled a little bit by the platform. Finds a reserve tank, which I believe is the second reserve tank we've seen. Mumu checking the wreck ship reserve item. Doesn't have speed to pick it up. Oh, but it's just missiles, so he's not going to be missing anything just because he doesn't have speed. Alright, and Maisgueuh gonna do his charge. And we'll head... Oh, looks like he's gonna go for the full ocean fly. Ooh, doesn't quite get it. Bonks on the door. Alright, so one more check here in Bubble Mountain for Hero. Got super missiles in the ocean for Maisgueuh, which I believe Mumu didn't actually check. Oh, Mumu not having any of the good vertical items is having to take the long way around to check the sky missile item. And looks like Norfair Reserve didn't have anything of note. Missiles, super missiles. I didn't see what the actual major item location was, but alright, Maisgueuh gonna check spooky missiles, which I believe was just an E-tank. Gonna go ahead and pick it up though. As basically all of our runners, other than Mumu Didi, are heading into locations that we've seen already. Did Mumu Didi go to Sky Missiles? I didn't actually see whether he did or not. I know we kind of started the process. It was just ammo. Okay, thank you. Alright, Maisgueuh gonna start his fight with the Elephant Ghost. As it looks like Hero 82 might be keeping the faith. Do we have another Keeper of the Faith? Oh, did we just get baited? Or is he may just do a pre-croc save in case there's nothing down there he wants. Mumu Didi is unimpressed with what he finds at the wreck ship reserve missile item, and just finds supers. So looks like this wreck ship would have been a good one for Ashter, as bailing out after the bottom of wreck ship would have been a good idea. Nothing really of note in the top half of wreck ship. No, Duck checked everything. The rest of it was all just ammo. Oh, Maisgueuh has unfortunately enraged Fantoon. Luckily, with the suit and health that he has, he'll be all right. Yeah, Duck already having finished the game ammo. And Maisgueuh finishes off the Elephant Ghost. And Hero finds that space jump at the Croc E-Tank item. Tries to get a spike suit, but is unfortunately unable to do so. So, looks like chances are Captain Duck going to head out of Norfair now, having checked all the items in Upper Norfair. And Maisgueuh's going to go to right side supers and find this gravity suit. We'll have to see whether he decides to bail on Rex ship after he finds it, or continue going through. Hero is going to check the rest of Croc to find just a couple of different packs of ammo, a couple packs of supers, and Indiana Jones was regular missiles. Mudidi just cracking the tube, not actually going to make its way into Meridia just yet. As Hero finds more supers at the grapple item. And looks like Maisgueuh is making what we know to be the smart play and is going to duck out on Rex ship. Found his gravity suit and is 100% happy with that. Maisgueuh is in, well, not quite in go mode, is only either charge beam or ammo from go mode for a runner of Maisgueuh's caliber. He could do a spring wall jump to get through worst room in the game. Hero trying to get that spike suit. As at this point, kind of all of our runners retreading zones we have seen already. Alright, Hero. I'm wondering what he's trying to store this for. Maybe an X-ray check? He's got space jump though. I'm not actually sure what he'd be trying to store this for. He has given up on it though. As Mumudidi has taken down Kraid and will now check the frog pocket and find a reserve tank that he will not bother picking up. Captain Duck grabbing a save here at the top of Red Tower. As Mumudidi is going to take his first trip into Norfair. Hasn't done any of the same checks that the other runners have made because he went up first. Whereas I think we'll probably see Maisgueuh just head straight to Lower Norfair, do a gravity jump to get through. Yep, looks like he was just farming up a little bit beforehand. Mudidi gonna go and check the ice location, which I believe was some super missiles. And if he checks the crumble shaft, we'll find that plasma beam. Finds those supers, and looks like Maisgueuh is in fact going to make his way towards Lower Norfair. Looks like he's going to try for the lava spark, which is a pretty swaggy strat. Doesn't get it, so is just going to go for the gravity jump instead. And will he get the gravity jump? Looks like it. He got the harder part of it, and he makes it. And looks like Hero is going to be making a similar play. Oh, nope. Realizes he doesn't have high jump. Or, nope, maybe. Looks like Hero may be going for the high jumpless lava dive. Yep, he's going to try to coax a Namahe fireball. Turn around at just the right time, and oh, doesn't quite get it. He's going for it. Skin unfortunately doesn't grab it. Looks like Maisgueuh, he's going to go for fast pillars, but not going to check. Doesn't quite grab fast pillars, and is not going to check GT or anything. And Hero unfortunately does not get the high jumpless lava dive and has to reset. But I believe he grabbed a save right before he went. Yeah, he grabbed a save just as he left, was leaving Croc. Maisgueuh dealing with worst room in the game, and I expect we will see a spring ball jump. No, Smokey, it looks like Maisgueuh's got his validation. All types of validation. So he's just trying to get this spring ball jump. As Captain Duck is heading into Fantoon. Oh, this may be why he was going for the spike suit. Umu was trying for the lava spark, but he got it, but didn't get the D-boost afterward. Alright, Maisgueuh gonna check generic mouse rescue. Or, I'm sorry. Here we are, we're in the SMRAT tournament. These are the rat missiles. And the rat missiles are super missiles. Nothing wrong with some super missiles. Alright, Captain Duck taking on the Elephant Ghost. Hero unfortunately resetting again. Trying the high jumpless lava dive. And Mumudidi making his way into Lower Norfair. Oh, Maisgueuh fell down. Ooh, but gets fast pillars this time through. Mumu is going to check the GT item. And find some super missiles. And Captain Duck finishes off Fantoon as Maisgueuh makes his way up the worst room in the game for a second time. Mumudidi picks up the energy refill there next to the screw attack location, and I expect we're going to see a spring ball jump out of here. Yep, that looks to be the case. Maisgueuh getting through the amphitheater, not having high jump, being a little on the careful side, but makes it through nicely. And looks like he's going to go check Fire Fleas first. And super missiles at Fire Flea. Whereas Captain Duck is going to check the right side supers in the wreck ship and find that gravity suit. And Hero going to be our first runner to check X-ray. And Momo gets the spring ball jump out of the screw attack room. X-Ray is just an E-Tank, but Hero gonna pick it up. Maisgueuh not catching the free Ridley save. But if he farms up fully before Ridley, he should have no issues. And Captain Duck making what we know is the smart play here. And ducking out on... and ducking out. Captain Duck is ducking out on the wrecked ship. Alright, so Moo gonna head for the worst room of the game. Gonna try to get fast pillars. Doesn't quite. But he's gonna set up for it again. As Maisgueuh is heading over to the Kung Fu Pirates. The first one with speed. And some boats with speed, very nicely done. And looks like he also intends to spark across the flower house room, and he does. Very nicely done by Maisgueuh. As we've got Moo taking on the worst room in the game. It's going to have to spring ball jump his way out. Duck heading down Red Tower. I expect we will now see him make the lower Norfair play. And Hero 82 finally heading up Red Tower. And going to head towards the wrecked ship and Fantoon. Or maybe not. Where is Hero going? Gauntlet, maybe? Gauntlet, so-called volcano, the Criteria powerbomb. Oh, looks like that's what he's checking. He's going to check the volcano. As Maisgueuh is taking on the Space Pelican. And we have an E-Tank at the volcano. Maisgueuh, unfortunately, gotta watch his health a little bit. I mean, he's got that gravity suit, so Ridley doesn't hurt too bad, but you know, it could still end poorly. And is the Pelican dead? The Space Pelican is dead. And Hero is gonna go for the gauntlet check. Possibly hoping to find either high jump or charge here? Or, well, actually, he hasn't found gravity suit yet. Maybe looking for gravity suit. And the charge beam is, in fact, not behind Ridley. What the hell kind of SMRAT seed is this, where a charge beam's not behind Ridley? What's going on? This is new and exciting information. And it looked like the front item of Gauntlet was just some power bombs for Hero. Alright. Maisgueuh heading out. And we have a high five between Maisgueuh and Moo Didi in the Kung Fu Pirate Room. Hero grabbing a refill at the ship. I expect we're going to see him now make the wreck ship play. And Captain Duck gonna head down into lower Norfair. Moodidi gonna farm up a little bit. Oh, Moodidi never went and picked up the plasma beam from the crumble shaft. So it does not have that. Only has the wave ice. Hero goes to check the low ocean item, which I believe was just some super missiles. It was, and he has enough ammo that he decides he doesn't need no. Samus is a strong, independent bounty hunter who don't need no super missiles. Alright, Moo Didi taking on the Space Pelican. Looked like a very clean, very quick fight. Yep. Space Pelican down in the bottom left corner. Captain Duck having that space jump is going to have an easier time through the worst room in the game than our other runners that have been through it thus far have had. If he stops getting trolled by that pirate. Alright, pirate's taken down. Has the space jump, making the worst room in the game the not so bad room in the game. And the Franker Z missile. Oh, Franker Z item is the high jump boots. Maisgueuh will happily pick those up. Captain Duck makes it through the amphitheater. And looks like we will have ourselves a high five in the bottom race. Captain Duck taking his time to kill these key hunters to kill the 3 amigos here in Santapoco because he doesn't want to die. And catching the pre-Ridley save. Maisgueuh, with only 1 boss remaining, has to make a decision now whether to continue trying to bet on charge or start picking up more ammo. Does look like he's going to farm up a little bit here. We had a pretty nice Doppler there out of Hero. As the 3 amigos giving Didi a little bit of trouble. But having that gravity suit is not so bad. I mean, you still take, I think, 50 damage a hit from them, but, you know, it's better than it could be. And Hero finishes off the Elephant Ghost. And I expect we will see him find the gravity suit at right side supers and immediately bail on the wreck ship. Spazer. And, oh, Mumu Didi never picked up Plasma, so it's actually going to pick up that Spazer. Because if you don't have Plasma, you might as well. And Maisgueuh finds a reserve tank at Main Street. Just, I believe he blind shot that one. Oh, is Mumu going to skip? Hopefully, for Mumu's sake, he does not skip the Franker Z item. Nope, he's not going to. He's going to find those high jump boots and be very happy about it. And, oh, there it is. That's the charge beam for Maisgueuh. That is full 100% go mode for Maisgueuh. With full beam combo. A nice ocean fly, reverse ocean fly from Hero 82. Okay, Captain Duck looks like he's doing some pre-Ridley farming, but doing it in the Flower House room. Perhaps there were just multiple thefts of the charge beam prior to this seed. So, Mumu Didi probably going to head towards Meridia, or not probably, definitely going to head towards Meridia. As Maisgueuh is about to show off the microwave beam on the sea snake. And that is a dead-ass sea snake. Captain Duck gonna start the Ridley fight. Has 73 supers going into this fight, so definitely no shortage of ammo on Captain Duck's screen. Oh, looks like we're gonna get a halfie out of Maisgueuh. Nicely done. Yeah, running by that quickly at Botwoon, I think it was an E-Tank. Because I don't know what else would have been that color scheme. That screw attack, it looks unique enough. I think it was an E-Tank. Alright, Mumudidi finding the charge beam has the 80% new route full beam combo. And I will definitely won't go back to Norfair to find Plasma, so that'll be the beam combo that Mumudidi ends up with. And we're about to see more microwaving on Maisgueuh's screen. This time it'll be microwave shrimp. As someone from Louisiana who eats shrimp pretty often, let me remind all of you that the microwave is the worst possible way to cook shrimp. Why would you ever do that? What is the matter? Oh, indeed, he does a short charge to get up there. So Captain Duck making his way back out of Lower Norfair as Hero 82 is making his way into Lower Norfair. And Maisgueuh gonna just make his way straight to Turian. I once again couldn't really tell what was behind Botwoon. Maisgueuh ran past too quickly. And Maisgueuh having a nice tight run. And well, Maisgueuh really made a pretty power decision by ducking out on Norfair when he did and going to wreck ship, and then ducking out of wreck ship as soon as he found gravity. I mean, those were very good decisions. Alright, Mumudidi gonna take a little longer to kill the snake than Maisgueuh did. Not having that plasma, so unable... Alright, there it goes. Unable to do the microwave, so just had to use those charge ice wave spacer shots. Looks like Mumu not going to be able to microwave Dragon. We may see some speed booster strats, or we may just see an ammo kill. Runner of Mumu's caliber, I expect we're going to see some speed booster strats, probably supplemented by a little bit of ammo. Maisgueuh not going to go to the ship for a refill. Doesn't need it, because with that ice beam and 14 supers, with all the drops he'll be able to get off of the Metroids with the ice beam, not worried about it. Hero K goes through the platform, but doesn't damage himself off the spikes first, so actually takes more damage in doing so. And is going to go for microwave strats on the Kung Fu Pirates. That's not something you see too often. Yeah, the non-charge microwave is not seen very often. Right, Maisgueuh heading through Metroid room number 1. As Hero gonna take on Ridley. Captain Duck heading up the Norfair elevator towards Meridia. And Mumudidi taking on Dragon. We just got all kinds of fun stuff going on screen at once. A nice shine spark there by Mumu. Ooh, Dragon just barely ducks that shine spark. But Mumu finishes her off with a couple of supers. As Maisgueuh finishes the Metroid rooms and is going to head towards the baby. Hero 82 finishes off the Space Pelican. So that is 4 dead Space Pelicans for all of you that are keeping track at home. And Captain Duck going to... Captain Duck has enough ammo, so isn't going to look for that charge beam. Well, and quite frankly, Hero also has plenty of ammo, so may also not look for that charge beam. Maisgueuh does get caught, so is not able to complete the baby skip, but faces the correct direction, saving 40 frames by looking back. Hero farms one of the metal pirates. Alright, so Hero making his way out of Lower Norfair. Mumu gonna head towards Turian. Maisgueuh entering Mother Brain's room. We go for the Zeb skip and gets it first try, no problem. And Captain Duck taking on the Sea Snake. Now you should be good on all the timers. They all fit. Unless somebody hits 10 hours, we'll be good. Considering where all the runners are if we hit 10 hours. Mumu killing the punkfish with the golden shower. Nicely done by Mumu. Alright, Maisgueuh taking on Mother Brain 2. Having that full beam combo is only going to take 20 shots. As Duck farming up a little bit prior to Dragon. And that should be it for Mother Brain 2 for Maisgueuh. Looks like he's set up for the stand-up glitch. Looks like we'll see a stand-up out of Maisgueuh. Captain Duck going to take advantage of that space jump to easily traverse the Coliseum. Which is really the space jump tutorial room more than anything. Which is part of what makes it suck so hard, trying to get through it the right way. Oh, Hero gets trolled a little bit in the speedway by freezing a couple of B-toms before he gets a chance to run through. Alright, Mumu has passed the Terminator, headed towards Torian. Maisgueuh having some fun with the stand-up glitch. The space jumporium. Coliseum is one you're gonna have a hard time trying to replace there, Smokey. You know, some of the names don't stick nearly as well as others, but Coliseum is one you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of. Alright, Maisgueuh definitely at least got one color change out of that stand-up, and is able to finish off Mother Brain 3 at about 5, maybe 6 shots. So pretty solid stand-up. As Mumu unfortunately got caught by at least one of the Metroids in Metroid room number 1, and had to powerbomb them off. not having not found the regular bombs. Captain Duck taking on Dragon and finishing off Dragon. Maisgueuh is in the escape. We have an emergency and Franker Z. We'll have to see whether he goes for the Behemoth Spark. No, just the regular Spark up the front, up the right-hand side. Will he save the animals? I know the answer to that, but you guys don't. Well, now you do, I suppose. And we have a dot done from Maisgueuh with an official time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 4 seconds. GG to Maisgueuh. That win means he wins the series 2-1 versus Hero 82, which is cool. And I'll have to pull up the challenge page to find out who his next opponent would be. And I'll be doing that while I continue commentating. Alright, so Mumu Didi does not get the baby skip. I didn't see whether he actually went for it or not. And he'll be heading over towards Mother Brain, as Captain Duck is going to make his way out of Meridia. Swap space letting me know that Maisgueuh will take on Andrew next. So that should be a fun one to watch. Andrew, who got our number 3 overall time in the qualifier race, so that'll be a tough one for Maisgueuh. Mumu trying to get the Zeb skip, gets a second try, nicely done. As we see Hero warming up some Shine Sparks on Dragon. And Captain Duck heading out. Up. And Mumu Didi gonna start Mother Brain 2. Alright, has used all of his supers except for 15, so that he can just do those once the catch-up phase starts up. Alright, Captain Duck catching a refill and a save with the ship. Not having that charge beam will actually need that ammo. Didi. Damage herself down, and that is the end of Mother Brain 2 for Mumu. Alright, as Captain Duck makes his way through the Terminator. Screw was at the beach. Grapple at GT missiles means nobody was ever. What in the world is Mumu doing? I'm super confused what Mumu's doing. I got nothing. Alright, well, while Mumu is having a little fun memeing it up there, Captain Duck is heading into Metroid Room number 2, and Hero is just trying to make his way towards Torian, but not having charge beam, will have to stop at the ship and get a refill. Damage reduction for the baby. Maybe so. Alright. And Mumu starts off the Hyper Beam phase of Mother Brain, aka Mother Brain 3, aka You Bitch, You Killed My Baby. Looks like we have a Maisgueuh sighting in chat. GG to you, Maisgueuh. Captain Duck making his way out of the last Metroid room and towards the baby. Finishes the Dust Torizo, no problem. Umudidi starts the escape. Yeah, Dust Torizo quick kill is like frame and pixel perfect. Right. Captain Duck. Oh, and Mumu unfortunately gets, he tags a platform on his Behemoth Spark, but gets it on the second try. Hero starting Metroid Room number 1. Use grouping strats in Metroid Room number 1. Has power bomb, or has regular bombs, so can do those grouping strats. Mumu going to actually save the animals. Oh, but he door bonks on his way out. How sad. Catches the pre-Mother Brain save, which, especially when you're going to ammo kill Mother Brain, I definitely like. Or Captain Duck does that, sorry. Is not going to go for the Zeb skip. It's just going to kill off the Zebs with regular missiles, which, you know, whatever works for you. And Mumu still memeing it up a little bit. Has about another minute to meme it up. Captain Duck is taking on Mother Brain 2 with those super missiles. And Hero won't be far behind. Unfortunately, Kojak's a couple of them. And we have a catch-up out of Mother Brain on Captain Duck's screen. It's just gonna eat those catch-ups. Alright, Captain Duck is done with Phase 2. And Mumudidi has done with an official time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. So GG to Mumudidi, who will win his series with Captain Duck 2-0. And will go on to face the winner of Janice Zeal versus Mr. Guy Average. That race currently sits at 1-0, with Mr. Guy Average having the advantage. So, major GG to Mumu, of course Maisgueuh for winning his race and the overall race. And Captain Duck waiting in the cutscene as Hero 82 super missiles Mother Brain 2 in the face. In the face! It happens, Smokey, especially once a couple people finish in a race. Finding the right audio to use can. Is Hero gonna go for stand-up glitch? Hero going for the rarely seen no-charge stand-up glitch. Right, and Captain Duck gonna start Mother Brain 3 with the Hyper Beam. That brain chicken done killed her baby. Luckily for Hero 82, has that X-ray should he get stuck to the floor, but doesn't. And Captain Duck finishes off the Hyper Beam phase of Mother Brain, and Mother Brain becomes a dust head. Will begin his escape. As Hero decides to meme it up a little bit. Hero's audio, when I was restreaming a race of his earlier, wasn't muted, it was just very quiet. Captain Duck heading into the Leodoc's room. Oh, people are in the green room and I should probably start moving them. My bad. Yeah, that's my bad for not realizing you guys were in there. GG.
Oh, thank you, Cheese.
Oh, no, thank you. You ran a good race.
No, lot of mistakes, but I was not confident at all. And finally, whoa, surprise. In bubble room and find shit. So I just try to go to a wrecked ship again, but not today. No, not CWG today. Nah.
Yeah, you tried to do the early wreck ship play and didn't quite get it, but
just gravity and a bunch of supers. Just maybe
Yeah.
10, or at least 5 packs of supers up there.
Yeah, really, other than Gravity Suit, Wreck Ship was pretty much a bust.
I also skip bombs.
Yeah, I don't know where bombs were.
Oh, it was at Bubble Room.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't do anything at Bubble Mountain.
I saw them and I was like, oh no, let's show some skills with the springboard.
Yeah.
And we have our last dot done. Hero 82 is dot done with a 1:18:56. So GG to him and to all of our
GG
runners.
Hero.
That was a close race.
It was a good one.
Yeah. Where was Plasma? I didn't check the credits, but
Plasma was
wa-
in the Crumble Shaft.
Under the
okay. I see. Yeah, I just did Ice Beam and High Jump Boots, then I just went directly to Lower Warfare.
yeah.
And we're joined by Captain
Yeah.
Duck as well.
Hello there,
Hey,
hey people.
what's up, Captain?
Hey, Duck.
Hey, that went nice. Pretty well. Like I'm really happy I'm finished near Mumu. That's not even that far
Yeah.
apart.
I could have finished earlier if I had Plasma, I think, but
Yeah, I had that. But yeah, for me, the biggest issue was Lower Norfair. I didn't feel comfortable about doing it high jumpless. So I went up to Wreck Ship, and that cost me a lot of time.
yeah.
I bet you didn't.
I did Wreck Chip first, once again.
Oh, right, that also works. So where was high jump? Because I really missed that.
It was
Primo's
in the Franker room.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ran right past it.
I normally check that too. Like I didn't have charge, but I thought I'm go mode. So yeah, and a charge is always missing charge.
Charge was at the Crab Supers.
Oh, that's also something I can check normally. Oh well. It works, and 116 is a good enough time for me. So happy with
Yeah.
that.
Croc Z paid off for you, found you that space jump.
Yeah, that definitely helped out. Good old Croc Z. Was happy with that.
At least Gravity wasn't in Bubble Mountain just like yesterday, and you didn't skip it.
Yeah, indeed. That's. I made sure to check it this time, and oh yeah, normal balls were there. I picked them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gravity thing could be such a troll.
The only item we actually didn't see on screen was Screw Attack, which apparently was at the beach somewhere.
Ah,
I don't know. Maybe.
right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and just by the time all of you got to Meridia, all of you did Meridia last, so none of you were really checking all that much in Meridia.
No, yeah.
Nobody was gonna head up to the beach.
No. I had more than enough supers as well then, so why would you ever go there?
Right.
It was a KPRD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was.
Hero is on a green room.
Oh, did he make it into the green room? That seat's trying to outsmart them rarely works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So much times you get like various suit. You don't get various suit, and you're tempted to hell runs, but you really shouldn't.
Right.
No,
You will gain nothing from hell runs in SMRAT.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I did one SMRAT seed where I did a hell run to to Bubble Mountain, like the proper hell run through Cathedral, and I got charge, and that was the only time I ever got anything good out of a hell run. And I basically got charge and then immediately left because I was like, I'm not going to check all these rooms. So
I once did a full RBO style SMRAT just because I skipped Varia. I think Varia was like at Criteria Supers.
That's a terrible location for Varia.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know how everyone else routed this. Did you guys go up Red Tower, or did you clear Norfair before you went up?
Down Red Tower.
I did Red Tower. I did Rocket Ship first. Took me some tries to get to WG, but at least I got Gravity.
I tried to go as Mumu to Rocket Ship, but no stability for me today. So just found Gravity and Speed Booster, then go back to Rocket Ship, and didn't clean it after I find the Gravity. Just go straight to Lower Norfair.
Okay.
I was pretty much in go mode.
Yeah, nice. Down the tower, cleared out normal Norfair, and then up to Red Ship.
So no one went to Croc.
I went to Croc.
No.
Of course.
It
was like even like was like the business center, and hey, Speed is there. Oh well, we're going to Croc. Like immediately, and Plasmus was there on the way.
Yeah.
That was one thing. High jump boots, the room was pretty stacked.
Yeah.
Wave speed and spring ball in one room. I mean, that's
amazing.
Yeah, it's like the seed was telling me with Varia and Speed, it was telling me to go down and fight Croc, and that something was going to be there. And then I was like, man,
yeah, it was just a massive troll.
You always bet on Croc Z, man.
Well, then
always do.
Croc had space jump, so
exactly.
I was like, okay, well, I felt confident that I could get into Lower Norfair with bootless lava dive, and my setup, I went in, my setup was fine, and 2 times that I tried it, I got the wall jumps. I got the wall jumps set up right, and I just dropped the wall jumps, and then I was like, well, now I'm dead.
No.
Yeah, that's I don't do that high jumpless lava dive. Just no.
I can't do that. I tried, but
yeah, I have done it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I should try it more.
If I had gotten into Lower Norfair and cleared it, then my next play, because I wouldn't have found anything of use, my next play would have been to go up to Wreck Ship. So it would have been pretty quick, because I would have cleared Lower Norfair bootless.
Yeah.
And then I would have just cruised up to Wreck Ship, because I wouldn't have had anything good. And then I would have just gone straight down and killed Dragon, and it would have been pretty fast. But I died. I died 3 times trying to do bootless lava dive, and I was like, So that was like probably I wasted like probably 6 minutes doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But it probably would have finished ahead of me if you did it first try. Definitely. And if I did that, then I might have finished before in front of Dudu, but probably not still.
Yeah, I'm listening to you and I'm so captivated by the duck on your screen, Captain. I'm hypnotized.
we always enjoy the duck gifts. I mean,
I got a nice set of face cams going on. Yeah. Put them in a slideshow, and it's good to look at.
All right. So, any of you with any more to add about it? Anything else? I can tell you who your next opponents are.
That'd be cool.
So, Maisgueuh, you're next up against Fuzda.
I wish.
That's a thing.
I need
good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, Maisgueuh.
Mumu, you will be up against the winner of Janice Seal versus Mr. Guy Average.
Hmm.
And then
That
losers brackets are
can be
harder to
tricky.
pull off. Hero, yours is since you guys were already in round 3. There are several matches that'll have to happen to determine who your next opponent would be. And then Duck, you will be up against the winner of Dorkmaster Fleck versus the loser of Janice Zeal versus Mr. Guy Average.
Right. That might take a while, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, you're waiting on 2 matches before anything can happen. Hero, you're waiting on like 4 matches before anything can happen with you.
I feel like I'm gonna have to do some I'm gonna have to get like an abacus out to figure out mine.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute to, but Maisgueuh, you at least know, hey, it's Fusda. Like yours is the only one set in stone. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
try to honor you guys.
Right.
I'll do my best.
Represent.
You can do it.
Good luck.
So our next race is going to be at 4 p.m. at 4-way as well. We've got Amadeus Zeno versus Traffic Talks and Phoenix Down 23 versus Obsolete. I'm sure that'll be getting restreamed by somebody. Looks like we've got Smokey on comms for that. So that should be fun to have. But yeah, other than that, I think we can sign off for the day. Thank you guys for racing for us. It was a lot of fun. Please, everybody, give these runners a follow. They race for your enjoyment, so the least you can do is hit a button on the internet for them. Follow the stream team, of course. Pete, my tracker. Smokey restreaming it. Evil Sparky did the seed rolling. I got my emote, so I don't care if you follow me anymore. I'm just not concerned anymore.
Apologies anyway.
I wanted it for the emote. That was it. Right. I think other than that, we will call it a day. So thank you guys, and thank you everybody out there for watching.
Stream and comment.
And we'll see you all next mission.
See you next mission.
Bye, guys.
See ya, guys.
Bye.